Alright. Welcome back to Let's Play Nerds. Nerds spelled with a 3. Outer Worlds 2 Dumb Run. Last we left off, I found missing parts, and I realized that there was some backtracking that I needed to do, some stuff I had missed along the way. But that's what's cool about an open world like this. You just go around, you just do stuff. Speaking of just do stuff, let's go and just do stuff.
Who goes there?
It's me.
By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes
Cool
or goes to the
cloak.
Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Do you fight for the Matron of Ravens?
We could use the assistance, that's for sure. The gas leak has made our automechs a touch unreliable.
Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh,
Got
fair
it.
warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Will do.
Nothing too bad, aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Well, good thing that's not the background I chose for this character. I mean, also, like, I'm not the best one to be dealing with this because I discovered that type of poison by drinking battery acid, so that's our starting point.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But
All right, let's do that.
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here arguing the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing, but not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it. We may or may not have what you need. Speak with Hazel, our ever-reliable and ever-resourceful quartermaster. Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals, though we may not last long if we fail to repair the Zeranium leak.
Well, what can I do to make the situation worse? Said someone who's found impossible ways to make the situation worse.
I believe you meant to say better, didn't you? The
Of course,
Vox relay
silly
station
of me.
needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of
Gotta fix the leak.
armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate. What did I
Ooh, a
tell you, Woodrow?
shield.
The situation's well in hand.
Marshal,
Will that replace
those
my
armaments have been
time
corrupted with
dilation?
uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
I just realized.
I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
I just realized this guy looks like a cross between Rhett McLaughlin and Taika Waititi. That's just an odd combination. Hello.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business.
You're the
This
shopkeep?
unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, Quartermech.
Command not understood.
It's a cool name,
I
Quartermech.
thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best looking.
All wares
Yeah.
should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it
Are
tends
they?
to take things too literally. Maybe try
Oh.
phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Nice. Initiate commerce.
Does that one compute, big guy?
Affirmative. Initiating commerce is one of this unit's default commands. Initiating commerce.
All right. Ooh. Advanced decryption key. How many of these would I want to keep on me? Hover drone, a pet for your ship. What?
See you soon, I hope. Welcome. Glad to have you back.
Oh, wait a second. Was there...
Ambient Zeranium levels are state your business. Initiating.
Scrap metal cloth. Was there like a... Huh.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting
Was
the
I
lack
supposed
of
to
new
get the
faces around
Automech
here
parts
since
from
supplies
him?
stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my
You got a
friend the
robot to help
quarterback
you.
here. You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory.
I feel like that statistic is generous.
As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, when the crates by the wall got too high, it began stacking supplies on the catwalk above.
I'd gather that their automech programming is just as rigid as the rest of their society. Meaning, this automech didn't misplace anything.
Logic can be a funny thing, you understand. One
Yeah.
misstep can have the most peculiar results. Doubtful. Zeranium affects their aggression in targeting subroutines. Basic instructions would still be functional. The quartermech is my responsibility. Claim whatever parts you require from the missing supplies, and we'll call the matter settled. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander.
Don't I kind of like the
Those parts are
helmet?
bound to turn up somewhere.
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay. Helping with the
Let's
Zeranium
say
leak and
yes.
all. Delphinia is not very nice. Or maybe she just doesn't like me personally. Anyway, she's very talented, and I'm glad she's helping out. And I'm never going within 10 feet of her again. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance.
Will do. Man, I can't believe I walked over to this place thinking I was going to need to do a lot of combat. How silly of me. What's in your storage? Ooh, this is not storage. This is the cafeteria.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Zeranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model
Hey.
Yes. Let's have a look at you. No signs of Zeranium exposure. Or
Good.
anything else novel or interesting, apparently.
Oh.
Another humdrum workaday ailment, no doubt. Nothing requiring my VAP. Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
Do have a decryption key. Hello? The parts I need in here? Yes. We are narrowing it down.
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
Cruella from the remake?
Ah, our good Marshall sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
Why does she look just like Emma
Assist me,
Stone
and
in
you'll get
the
more than bits out of the
Cruella
equation.
remake?
You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas?
Seems like a rather personal question.
Ah, quite. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So, what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
That sounds
Quite
important.
Splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good, good, wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so
Cool.
you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been
That
performing.
sounds dangerous.
Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally,
Okay.
the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that. Oh,
Got it.
so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Is this why the others don't like her? Because she tells people to walk into poison clouds? I gotta say, I've never really gotten along with any coworkers that tell me to walk into poison clouds, so I can relate. But I feel like if that were the case, it would have specifically stated that as their reason, and not just kind of vaguely say they don't like her. Also, I should have saved that health dispenser
Commander, I think this stuff is
for after
eating
this.
my lungs from the inside.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? Now that you mention it, there was one particularly insistent little mech who kept trying to put all manner of bric-a-brac in here. After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off limits while I am working here. Didn't see
Alright.
that peculiar little scamp again after that. What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
Tosswell
A
Field.
shield, you adorable nitwit. An enclosure. A personal encapsulation to protect your vitals. I require a component called
Oh,
a
this is
catalytic
specifically for
amplifier.
traversal through the
You'll be
Zeronium
pleased to learn
areas.
There's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon
Nice.
that's patrolling just outside.
I get to slay a dragon.
Dragoon, you lovable dunce. And
Nope,
no,
it's a
banish the
dragon.
idea from your
You just
absent
have a
mind.
funny accent.
Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to Geld his only combat automech. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
Okay, but can you tell me more about the dragon?
Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades. I had a model of one when I was young. All children did. You must have seen the large automech. Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only
What?
would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoo.
Okay, maybe they just don't like her because she farewells people by saying "shoo," because that's also pretty annoying. I also can't say I've ever gotten along with a coworker who's shooed me. That one actually has happened. It's not fun. But if she's saying that we're not supposed to harm the dragon, how are we supposed to fight it? Because I can't possibly, like, survive. The only way I could talk to... Wait, which one are we doing? Gather automech parts. Yeah, yeah. It's up there somehow? It's not this one. Oh, I see. Oh, perfect. Got a little pathway up here. But yeah, the only way I could really defeat a dragon is if I kind of like hit it hard enough before it gets a chance to hit me. So if I'm not allowed to harm it, I'm dead. You faced it. Have you faced it? You probably haven't faced a dragon before, otherwise you would understand the problem here. All right.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days.
Well, speaking of amplifier requisition,
she and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
we're gonna appeal to his honor.
That's a fair point. It's not as if they've come back to finish the job. Perhaps they assume we're already
I mean, they might,
right,
which
how
is
about
why
we
you
get
need
the
to
Dragoon
do
situated over here,
your best.
so I can extract its vital organ. 1 catalytic amplifier as agreed. I hate to be seeing you,
Sweet.
stranger.
I keep forgetting that I'm gonna skip the dialogue, but if I hit the next option. Ooh. Yep. Now, I still haven't been able to access any of those things. I could probably backtrack to some that I've found so far and get something, but boy. All right.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. You do that. Anything to keep him off my back for an hour.
See, what I'm hoping is this replaces, yeah, tactical time dilation. Yeah, for a limited amount of time, I'm protected. So I think that's way better than the tactical time dilation, right? Find information on debris. We never found any of that information they're talking about. I don't know if completing these quests does that or what. Oh, cool. Ta-da!
All right, so you got her working. Bully for you.
Well, bully for you? What?
No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again.
Bet you'd feel better rewarding the person that helped you out.
Real subtle, ain't you? Here,
So subtle.
managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, You may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
That's a little passive-aggressive. I don't think I used that word right, but oh well.
You're back. Why? Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's only a crime if you get caught. And you only get caught if you cause enough trouble that excessive corporate malfeasance has no choice but to haul you in. So long as you respect their boundaries, keep the right palms greased, and apply a bit of discretion, it's easy enough to do just about anything you need done. But since the original crew we sent here couldn't handle those 3 simple rules, it does so happen I have an opening for a well-paid accomplice.
So is she a thief or a smuggler?
Wonderful. Your jib is exactly the kind of cut we could use right now. And I've got a whole cartridge of bits that's been waiting for someone to earn it. I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by.
You can trust them. We make under-the-table deals with them all the time.
We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit.
All right.
Buy it, sell it, move it. We've got someone to do it for you. Well, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardosa's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
Perfect.
And I'll be waiting here with your bits.
If I know anything from my personal experience and current job, it's inventorying. This seems to be the shipping dock of some kind.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders.
Yep. Does it count as stealing if I take this? Cool. Oh, but that does count as stealing. Okay. Don't take that. Okay, but she can't see me if I'm in here. Display current. Replenishment terminal key. Is that... That's this. Hey, you wanna turn around?
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted, quick and proper, or your
division?
next provision's free.
Army.
We ought to find you a new war bonnet first off. Just a little something to prevent more damage to your slivered upper story. I'm
Got
sure
it.
I have something here. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
That's
I'm sure you'll find something to your liking.
not how either of those words work, but sure. Ooh, reclamation, raiment, scrap recycling. Ooh, whenever you take damage in combat, you have 5% chance to receive scrap metal or black powder. Chance to increase 50% with your engineer. I feel like I'd eventually just gain too much from that, but you know, it's a cool idea. Corrosion select defensive plate. Sniper cloak. That does look kind of dope. But I'm also not a sniper. Oh wait, that didn't.
What do you need this time? Those hoople heads. First they botched their work up here, now the Grove. If there were medals for incompetence, they'd be well decorated. Well, I thank you for helping them out.
Nice.
Sorry you had to go out of your way.
Well.
Good eye. Though I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than a Hammerclaw, but better flight handling than the old clunkers we used to stock. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here. While I'd be off piloting one of those beauties.
What's stopping
Don't have the
you?
aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean. What? She'll start bleeding fuel during ascent, if not worse. I'd best go and take a quick gander, just in case. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, go take a look at it. Okay, perfect. Boop. Zero cases of Spectrum vodka.
She looks all right. Nah, mechanics must have already gotten to the issue. Wonder if that's why Artley was here the other day.
Well, you got very good mechanics. How about this? But if they spot me taking this, then what was the point of me breaking in here? Pure electrolytes. Unless... Aha! Now they can't see me taking anything. Kleptomania, you have to have it. Doesn't matter what it is, but it isn't yours. You want it. Okay. Warning, this flaw significantly changes experience. Wait. You want it. You'll occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you've stolen sells for significantly more. Huh. Interesting. But does that mean there's a high chance of me getting caught stealing if it just happens automatically? Or does it automatically happen when they're not looking? If it's a flaw, you know what? Let's avoid it. That would be really funny if it did it without consequences. So like, I'm like, ooh, there's a high value thing over there. And the system just knows you're not being watched. So it just takes a high value thing. Like this.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted? How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
Well, I passed when I came in.
You know, I'm really starting to feel
Where was it?
about settling here in Fairfield.
Oh.
You can thrive.
Nope. Sorry. If anyone has a switch like this, there's a problem. What? Freeze! Oh, this whole time I thought I was supposed to finish the quest for Monopoly Man. And I get information about her. But no, it's just searching houses.
DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
It's understandably bothersome. All right, well, this is leading us in the right direction. Mission day 25.
My cover story has worked.
Ooh, audio.
I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects
So we'll find her at
can be
the
less
Vox
than
station.
rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
Right, because, like, the idea is she believes in the grand plan, right? Like, this is something from the previous game where you believe that there is just a set. Like, everything's predetermined, everything's known, and if you can calculate, then you know. But also, why would you believe that you need to do a certain you'd be like, oh, I need to do this thing for it to happen. You would believe that's the only thing that could happen. So you just be like, it will happen anyways. I don't know.
I did it.
Yeah.
They are
it's
all
contradictory, but that's, yeah. It's
And I
what
am
most
still
people's
alive.
beliefs end up being, right?
I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate's subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
All right.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientician. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I always knew math was evil.
When it results in a bunch of innocent folk getting maimed or murdered? Yeah, I call that pretty squarely evil. How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, any job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figure my own career could be just that.
Yeah, I
Doing for
remember
others
that.
What she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't.
Oh, what? Always
Lord only
ascribe
knows why
to
she trusted the orders numbers.
always ascribe to malice, even that which can be explained by incompetence. Yeah, that's a good way to hate the world.
Being cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. If only DeVries had shared in that good judgment, huh? Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there.
All right. What is this? This is a scrap of paper that it's asking for. Is it this? What looks to be terminal administrator code has been written onto this scrap paper. Cool. Unseal cellar? What cellar have we just unsealed? Oh.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered.
Oh,
What
oh.
an odd thing to die for. Apples. Is that
Apples.
not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse? And here I was given to believe you invaders were soft on crime. But do not think we will merely lie down and accept our fate.
You did me a big favor here. I knew someone, or something, had been absconding with food from the greenhouse.
Who are
Never in
you?
a million skips would I have guessed it were stowaways. Huh. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind.
I was standing
I
there.
lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
I feel like I'm missing context.
She was. Yeah.
This friend was sending you a message
Well,
by
it feels
other
good to say
people
lie,
stealing apples?
Even if it hurts too. Romantic entanglements ain't exactly encouraged between troopers, especially in the same division. Supposedly compromises our decision-making in the field. But I digress. Thanks for your help. And for listening to my languishments.
You got
Glad
it.
someone else might remember her now, too.
I don't understand what any of that meant. That's a cool reload animation. Manager's tasking hat. Magazine says, enemies you hit with your attacks become marked, causing companions to prioritize them. That works with my companion ability. I like this. This is so twisty-turny. This is one thing that the issue I had with the previous game is that there were like certain rock formations that looked like a break in the wall. That it's like, oh, there's a path. And it's like, oh no, that's not a path at all. Here, I'm pretty sure it's being intentional though. Actually, you know what I should do? Swap this out with the shotgun. Yeah. Just in case.
Got a distraction for you. Come at me.
Nice. Okay, now I need to hope I can get up there to loot that.
Yep. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy.
All right.
But I got one way to get her attention. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals.
You just so happen to have this on you?
Ain't one who leaves anything to waste. Any hunter worth a damn would say the same. If I can't find a practical use for what I've salvaged, it'll find a use in research, or in exchanging for bits. Lucky for us, this extract ain't exactly in high demand. Any other questions, or are you ready to meet this matriarch?
Nope.
I like that.
I mean, nope to the
Makes all
questions,
difference
not
when you
nope
have
to
good
the.
folk
Okay,
watching
that's
your back.
yep.
All right, let's do this. Armed and ready.
This seems like a success to me.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Lay low, Commander. Headix order.
Okay, maybe this isn't as helpful as I had assumed it would be.
Let me end this fight on my feet.
Yep. All right.
Look alive, Commander.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say not exactly in fighting shape at the moment.
Up. Yep.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Ooh, knew you had my back. Over here! 3 hole in the head! Come at me.
It's mostly just the damage I'm hoping to do. Oh yeah.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Okay, good news.
Hate to ask for help, but help?
Oh, that's poison.
Back in business.
Oh, there's a darn it. Using a trauma kit for all that. That was insane. Yeah, it's a level up. If that wasn't a level up, I'd be concerned.
Whoa, look at this part. That's twice the muscle mass of a Raptidon hunter. Undamaged nerve endings? Even the coloration's to my liking. Can't ever discount the aesthetics.
The coloration to you, does that make a difference?
If we had more soldiers with your talent, we would have taken Eden months ago. You earned it. Whenever you're ready, we should head back to Fairfield. Have a word with Doc Tinsley now that I have both the skeleton and matriarch specimens. In honesty, I don't know which one I should ask Doc to patch me up with. Can't go wrong with either, but one could be the better choice. If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it.
Oh,
The material we
depends what they
harvested
do.
from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing.
I do think the healing one is helpful. Yeah, more firepower means getting rid of things, and I am depending on you guys for damage. But healing. Ah. Yeah. But wait. Yeah.
Exactly what I was thinking. I'm good to head to Doc's lab with the news and this part when you are.
But that's ridiculous to me that, oh, she gets like genetically grafted with this creature and that affects her bullets?
The drainage pipe must be coming right from the Vox relay. They're lucky the Raps ain't chewed their way through yet.
Oh. I'm gonna hold that in my back pocket for later.
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there?
Lockpicking. Oh, I can just have it?
Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you.
They will? Oh, yeah, they will. I definitely didn't just take all the guns out of there.
And of course, we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking.
Yep. To open the door.
What do you think, Murph? Guess we could make this some kind of tax write-off.
If anyone asks, you're a professional we hired through the proper channels. Definitely not some nobody drifted in from the Aether. Understood? Good.
Professional door opener.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. I've decided on the skeleton Crabble graft. It's time for the program to branch out, and I expect this clone will serve me mighty well. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the skeleton Crabble will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise. Oh, now that is genius. I have just what we need. Let's see.
Yep. Discussing amongst my fellow scientists.
Mix that up with the inhaler. And here we are. Breathe deeply, dear. This should put your mind at ease.
Is this spearmint flavored? Why, Doc Tinsley, you think of everything.
Enough distractions,
little
please.
things.
I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work. My best
Cool.
yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling
That's
like I'm
weird.
bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
These new official announcements sure are confusing. Got something on my mind. Did you hear that message over the loudspeakers? About choosing your chosen profession? That Milver Street fellow said in Fairfield you can, if I understood correctly, opt for any job you show proficiency. Could
Yeah.
that truly be true? Or is it a base falsity foisted by Auntie's choice to, you know, undermine Protectorate subjects' unflagging resolve? Oh, and they hire you too. You're not simply assigned a role, but you, I guess, need to prove competence? And maybe even expertise? That's,
Interest pay
that's a
and
right
whimsy.
intriguing proposition. I do wonder what it's like to have a choice about things. If it weren't for Vigilant Hogarth, I do believe I'd scupper off to, well, you know where. Yeah. You convince him, I'm in. But I owe him enough I wouldn't abandon him for nothing.
That didn't work like I wanted it to.
That coffee with cacophony sets my teeth on edge. Ah, the itinerant stranger returns. Certainly. What would you like to know? Farewell now. Well, look who it is. What is it? That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Thank you. I know community service can be a foreign concept for those outside the Protectorate, so I hope this is ample reward for your time. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay.
Depending on how you define it.
Refuse my authorization. The sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives.
We don't pre-select your assignment at birth. It's true. No computronic doodads, no
I can't offer you anything for it, but you've proven yourself sympathetic to our cause. Consider you a compatriot now. I'm counting on you to do right by folks here once more. Hopefully, you'll return afterward and find Westport thriving. All on account of your efforts. That is the only reward I'm able to offer. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing Protectorate law. Marshal Corbin, as with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay, conscript him with the writ, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen. If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup. Good.
That's complicated.
Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare. That's all I ask. Farewell now.
See, that, to me, that's just confusing because, no, it's funny because as complicated as a plan is compared to the intelligence of a character, this is going to be interesting. Just a canid. I kind of prefer this entrance a little more.
Damned if I stay, damned if I go.
Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor? Oh, hello there.
Hey.
You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Was just, patrolling the sewers, monitoring for suspicious activity. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly.
You got it.
Only patrolling one of the most vulnerable parts of the station? Yes, that's it. Very specialized work. Discreet, confidential. You'd never comprehend the value of this task.
I wouldn't.
There's no need for animosity, I assure you. I'll abide, please. It's just that I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers and sisters. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't... That'd be a fine idea. If only there weren't a group of starving raptidons that saw fit to make a den so close to the grate.
Well...
I can? Oh. I suppose I'm now off to a world filled with uncertainty. Savage wildlife. And miscreants always on your heels.
Does sound exciting.
This key card should unlock
nice.
storage cache up above. It has some supplies in it that'll likely do you more good than they have me.
That's so cool. I knew this was the right way to go instead of going through the front entrance. Hey, everybody. I'm gonna end the episode here. Is this a shower or is this a station for Valerie? That's beside the point. Yeah, so we just entered the Vox station through the secret tunnel. The secret tunnel that went through a mountain. And this sounds like a good place to say to end the episode. So that's what I'm doing here now. This is the outro. Do not forget to have an amazing day. Eat something delicious. And hang out with someone you admire. And we'll see you guys next week when I can take over the Vox Machina station. And, yep.